Hello friends, in this video we'll study Heisenberg test for determining primary and secondary amines. First, let's have a look at what amines are. An organic compound derived from ammonia by replacement of one or more hydrogen atoms by organic groups is called as amine. Now what a primary amine is? Primary amines are the amines in which one hydrogen atom is substituted by alkyl or aryl group. Secondary amines are the amines in which two hydrogen atoms are substituted by alkyl or aryl groups, which may be same or different. Examples of primary amine: ethylamine. Example of secondary amine: N,N-dimethylamine. Let's have a look at the requirements for performing the test. Apparatus include test tubes, which are named as A and B, test tube stand, spatula, pipette, dropper, bulb, petri dish, conical flask, beakers, etc. Chemicals required are samples of primary and secondary amines, benzene sulfonyl chloride, pyridine, concentrated HCl, distilled water, dilute NaOH. Sample is added to test tube A. 1 ml pyridine is added to the compound. 0.5 ml NaOH is added to the reacting mixture. A drop of benzene sulfonyl chloride is added. Test tube is shaken well and the color is observed. A bright yellow color is observed. A sample of secondary amine is taken in test tube B. 1 ml of pyridine is added to the sample. 0.5 ml of NaOH is added. Test tube is shaken well. A drop of benzene sulfonyl chloride is added. The test tube is shaken well and the color change is observed. Brownish red colorization is observed in test tube B. Now let's have a look at the reaction mechanism.
When primary amines reacts with benzene sulfonyl chloride, it gives a aryl sulfonamide which is insoluble in water. When it is further reacted with NaOH, it gives a sulfonamide salt which is soluble in water. When secondary amine reacts with benzene sulfonyl chloride, it gives a sulfonamide which is insoluble in NaOH, but further reaction with NaOH, it gives no compound. These salts gives a pale yellow color to the primary amine and a reddish brown color to the secondary amine. The sulfonamide salt formed by primary amine is reacted with HCl. It gives a alkyl benzyl sulfonamide which is insoluble in water. It's predicted that it is primary amine.
Addition of HCl is done.
There is a precipitate which is soluble by the HCl. The salt formed by secondary amine is further reacted with HCl which gives no reaction.
Addition of HCl to test tube B.
So the precipitate of the salt is not dissolved in HCl.
Hence, we can conclude that bright yellow colorization shows presence of primary amine and brownish red colorization shows presence of secondary amine. Hence, the amines are determined. Thank you for watching the video, guys.